Hello everyone, I am TheRonAndOnly, and there's no body I'd rather be. Welcome back to part 22 of my Let's Play of Pokémon Violet for Nintendo Switch. And yes, after you beat the main game, the actual Pokémon music, the main theme of the Pokémon franchise kicks in, and you can also hear people outside the window having a Pokemon battle, so that's pretty cool. It would have been cooler to hear the theme in the actual game, but it's here now, I guess. Speaking of, yes, we're here in part 22. We are finally in the post-game. And last time, in the finale of Pokemon Violet, we journeyed to the Zero Gate, where we journeyed into the Great Crater of Paldea. After fighting Arven down here in the... not down here, where are we? Down here at the lighthouse. We journeyed into the Great Crater of Paldea to look for Professor Turo, discovering that Professor Turo had actually built a time machine and was bringing Pokemon from the future back in time into the Great Crater, but they were escaping from the Great Crater, and that's how Iron Trunks wound up in the desert over here. We had to put a stop to the time machine. Professor Turo himself asked us to do it. Well, he didn't ask us. His AI robot he created did. Turns out Professor Turo died and was mortally wounded by a Paradox Pokemon, and because of his passing away, he created an AI robot to continue instead, to continue the mission of closing the time machine. Well, the AI robot has actually decided it was best to close the time machine. The professor actually wanted to keep the time machine open to continue his research, but Professor died and what have you. And he setting a failsafe so that once we try to stop the time machine, the AI robot would attack us, and he did with an aggressive, evil Miraidon that he had captured. There was two Miraidons, our Miraidon and the other Miraidon. Our Miraidon lost a territorial battle to the other Miraidon, and Professor Turo captured that one. But thankfully, we were able to use our Miraidon in a battle to awaken its final battle form and finally, and to defeat the AI Turo, where we did, and stop the time machine. And AI Turo went back into the future. And Arven, Penny, and Nimona and I went our separate... ended our journey together. We went off to have some more adventures, and here in the post-game, that's hopefully what we're going to be going to do. We're going to see what the post-game of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Violet is like. In the last part, we also went back to our room, and were called on the Tannoy to the director's office to go talk to him. So that's what we're going to go and do now. And there's the gang. Ha! Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Master Ronnie? We're in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the Professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. You've got us there. However, since it is necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. Phew! So we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Master Ray, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. You obtained a Master Ball. The very best Pokeball in with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you can catch any wild Pokemon without fail. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honour what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. You can count on me. Splendid. Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the Professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? No. It kind of sounds like your dad's a bit of a... pardon my French? Bit of a meanie. All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm going to enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here, and my boss diff, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let's not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Ooh, I know how to celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nimona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interest in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona, I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We've many other school facilities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help but overhear. Former champion Geeta. The Pokémon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organising this contest. La Primera! Well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Geeta. I do everything in my power to nurture young up-and-coming talent, though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of the strongest trainer at the academy. Whoa, we get to battle the teachers? You'd compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was of another level, but wow! Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule's actually packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Ronnie will agree to lend me a hand with my work. Where should I start? Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Ronnie. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliances started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and to test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find any cracks in their armour, but well, consider it a formality. This will also provide a perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous! Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weaknesses in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome, Ronnie. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that Love Premier can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so that the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, and arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Guess my role's so obvious it goes without saying. Yep, Arvin has absolutely nothing to do now. Bless him. So now we can go do the gym leaders again and battle them with higher level Pokemon. So I think we'll be doing just that. So I think we'll be heading... Let's just head over to the Cortondo gym first and do that one. Okay, here in Cortondo, where the first gym we ever took on in the region is, let's head over to the gym and find... what's her name? Katie, I think it was. There she is. Hello there, my name is Katie and I'm the owner of Patisserie Soapberry. Oh, the new champion already is talking... oh, the new champion everybody is talking about. Is it actually you, sweetie? It sure is. Hooray! I guessed correctly. I suppose that makes sense, though. You sure were strong. You really looked like you were enjoying yourself when you tried my sweet treats, too. People like that always have great potential. So you're here on an errand for the top champion, are you? I'd completely forgotten that she was supposed to be going around for inspections. Thankfully, I just happened to be here today to give cakes to my staff. Phew, lucky me. Very well then, is it time for me to take a taste of our new champion's strength? Hee hee. Oh, what fun. Let's go somewhere more suited for battling. We're back here at the Cortondo Gym Battle Arena. I remember your olive rolling prowess very well, Ronnie. I do indeed. It was quite fun. You had such vigour. It was almost as if you had terrestrialised into a fighting type yourself. How many gyms had you been to when you first came here to mine? Was it your first? It was. The Cortondo Gym is close to the academy, so many young trainers starting out like to come here first. With that in mind, La Primera asked me to go soft on trainers like a nice sponge cake. I feel sad for my sweet little bugs though, since that means they quite often lose their battles. Hee but opportunities like this get me excited because I can finally show you my true skill. Allow me to knead you into submission. I'd like to see you try. You're trained by Gym Leader Katie, who starts off by sending out her low kicks, bug and dark type. We start off by sending out Cereledge. Don't expect me to be as sweet today. Then don't cry when you taste bitter defeat. Level 65 with over-leveled Bitter Blade. Not faster though. Sucker Punch gets us into orange immediately. Wow. And a crit as well. Good gosh. Though Bitter Blade should get our HP back. And a one-hit KO. Nice. Not all of our HP back though, but that's okay. We can make work of this. Next is a Fortress, Bug and Steel type. Another Bitter Blade. We should be faster. One hit KO. Survives 1 HP because of Sturdy though. Of course. Goes for a Curse. Interesting. That will lower its speed, but raise all its other stats. So attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. Oh, or just attack and defense, apparently. We'll just go to Bitter Blade again. And Heracross, Bug and Fighting type. We're at 4 HP again. Bitter Blade should knock it out in one go. There we go. And Speed Ops. We'll keep going. I never even checked. Does he have a full team of 6 or... no, just a team of 5. Okay. Goes for a Silk Trap to protect itself. Oh, so it's just Bug Protect. Okay. Does it actually slow me down? It does, when I get caught in the trap. That's kind of good. Okay. But we're faster now. And down goes Spidops. And her final Pokemon is her leveled up Teddiursa that's now an Ursaring. Perseverance is important for bug types. It's time to leap towards victory. So last time she terrestrialized her Teddiursa into a bug type. Her level 66 Ursaring, she'll probably do the same. So we'll terrestrialize and Flare Blitz. My sweet little bear, show me your new form as if it were a bug emerging from its cocoon. Terrestrialized Flare Blitz, down in one go. Down goes the Ursaring. And defeated Gym Leader Katie in the rematch. I see you've emerged from your chrysalis and become a beautiful new you. That was quite the battle. I must say that your skill rivals that of even La Primera. Ah, how sweet it is to battle without holding back, even if I end up losing. I'm beginning to think that going too soft on people may be no good for either party. My culinary teacher, Mr. Kofu, did tell me to put more of myself into my baking after all. I think I may try conducting battles in more of my own style from now on. If trainers complain that the Cortana gym is suddenly more difficult, I'll just tell them that not all pastries are sweet. Goodbye for now. Hope to see you again someday. So, we can now... So, we can now go around the region and re-battle all of the gym leaders. I see, and it... Oh, okay, I was going to say it gives us a new badge, but it doesn't actually give us a new badge at all. It just, I was going to say, what if it makes it shinier, but it actually does not. So, I think... off screen, what I'm going to do is go around and do all the gym badges, battle all the gym leaders again. I won't show them all on screen, but I thought I'd just show you the bug gym anyway, just to show you what the new teams of the gyms are like. But also, what I'm going to do off screen is, if you remember correctly, there were loads of those black stakes we found as we were running around the map and the region, and those black stakes were holding back gates, were locking gates to these like portals or whatever they're supposed to be that were behind were ruinous Pokemon. Now, I don't think I found all of the stakes. I'm gonna have to go back all the way around the region to find all of the stakes to make sure I've got them all and pulled them all out so we can go battle these ruinous Pokemon. So off screen, I'm gonna do just that. So hopefully we'll cut back to me finding after getting all of the black stakes, putting them out and unlocking these ruinous Pokemon and finding out what they are. And you'll watch me battle and try and catch these ruinous Pokemon. Hopefully, in the later part of this part. So I'm gonna go off screen and try and find them, and go back into this part when I have unlocked one of the first gates, and are battling the first Pokemon. So I'll be back in a little while. So, after going over the entirety of the region, and ooh, Haunter spawn, that would be interesting. Catch me a shiny Gengar. Shiny Haunter anyway. After going across the entirety of the Paldea region, and finding all of the black stakes, the stakes in the ground, I think I found all of them anyway. Whilst finding the stakes, every like fourth one I found, or whatever one I found, it would go, oh, a cry could be heard from a shrine. And this is the first shrine I actually ever found in the game, whilst just off. I think I was off screen. I think this is the first one I found. Anyway, it's the first one I'm going to fight anyway. And here is one of the shrines of the ruinous Pokemon. So I've got my team ready. I don't know what I'm going to be facing, but I've got my main squad. Let's first up save and find out what is behind the shrine. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? Yes. Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble, rumble. Kabang! And inside is... What the heck is this? Scribe! What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do? Tablets of Ruin. Weaken the attack of all Pokemon. Okay. Quick Ball. That's a Pokemon. Wo-Chien. Hope I pronounced that right. Did not like the Quick Ball. Okay. Is a grass type with the Giga Drain. That's at least good. We'll crunch, see what happens. Hopefully not kill it in one go. Not very effective. Grass Fairy type? Okay. In which case we'll send out our own Fairy type. And use Play Rough. I killed it. Oh no. Just gonna. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe we send out Poor Mott. Try and get some paralysis going. Okay, we touch the shrine again. Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble. Kabang! Scribe. Okay, so it's a grass fairy type. Sending out a electric fighting type, probably not a great idea. We'll try Quick Ball. That almost worked. Goes for foul play. Okay, interesting. We're just gonna Thunder Punch you and see what happens. That's good. I don't know if Thunder Punch can ruin Asian. Okay. I'm just gonna Thunder Punch you again. Once, twice, 3 times, finally caught. Whew, Wo-Chien was finally caught. One of the ruinous Pokemon. Wo-Chien, ruinous Pokemon, dark grass type. It drains the life force from vegetation, causing nearby forests to instantly wither and fields to turn barren. Wow. And is an awesome design, might I add. Do I want to add it to my party? Houndstone a bit of a rest, why not? Houndstone has a... neat. And we have one of the ruinous Pokemon. So now all we have to go do is hit up the team after that battle and try and let's check out this Wo-Chien. Dark grass type. Terra type is grass. Comes with Giga Drain, Ruination, Foul Play, and Power Whip. Tablets of Ruin. The power of the Pokemon's Ruin is wooden tablets. Lowest the attack stats of all Pokemon except itself. Wow. Okay. Neat. Okay. Yeah, let's go heal and also try and figure out where the rest of these ruinous caves are. So I'll do that off screen, and hopefully next time you see me, we'll be heading towards the next ruinous cave and taking on the next ruinous Pokemon. So see you in a bit. Okay, so here is the next ruinous Pokemon over in this area of the map, which is West Paldean Sea, right on the coast, hidden away up on this little ledge right here. So let's find out which ruinous Pokemon. Let's try and catch this ruinous Pokemon. See if we do a bit better than last time. Once again, just gonna save just in case, and let's take on. The faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? We would indeed. Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble, rumble. Kabang! And another ruinous Pokemon emerges. Oh, I like this one. Cut, cut. Wow, I like you. Xian Pao, Sword of Ruin. Defense of all Pokemon is lowered. Oh no. Thunder Punch, please. Into yellow already. Excellent. Here comes the Icicle Crash. Hang in there, poor Mott. Should have gone for a quick ball. That was a bit silly. Okay, already in the yellow, so time balls won't work. Still nighttime, so Dusk Ball, hopefully? Give it a go. Nope, that did not work. Okay, another Dusk Ball. Once, twice, 3 times, and caught! That was so much easier! Excellent. Qian Pao was caught. So an ice fighting type? Dark Ice, okay. The hatred of those who perished by the sword long ago has clad itself in snow and become a Pokemon. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I really like you. I should have added you to the team. I should really add you to the team. We'll go heal the team, and we'll also find the next spot off screen whilst I check a map to find out where the next spot is for the next ruinous Pokemon. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, and here at the not the northest, not the most north part of the map, but over in the Socarrot Trail, that's it, right in the centre, down this little pathway here, guided by a Sawsbuck and a Leafeon, is the shrine, and a Sudowoodo. It's the shrine for the next ruinous Pokemon. There's the Leafeon. So let's. I've got my team sorted. I don't know if they'll be good or not, but we'll give them a go. As of course we save and try and catch another ruinous Pokemon. Let's find out. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? I will indeed. I'm more like offer my hand to it. Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble, rumble. Kabang! And, what the heck is this thing? Oh! You're cool. What kind of Pokemon are you? Ting Lu, Vessel of Ruin. I didn't even read what that did. Thunder Punch? Doesn't affect. Ooh. Are you ground type? Rock type? I'm gonna imagine it's either rock, dark, or ground dark, maybe? I'm gonna switch to Tinkaton to be safe. Hopefully this won't knock it out. Okay, what's super effective? Because of the dark typing. Got it into orange at least. We'll throw another dust ball. Again, should have thrown a quick ball, but I didn't think to do that. So maybe it is rock type. Okay. Free and caught. There we go. Ting Lu was caught. Whew. Another ruinous Pokemon added. The third ruinous Pokemon. Ruinous Pokemon, Dark Ground. It slowly brings its exceedingly heavy head down upon the ground, splitting the earth open with huge fissures that run over 160 feet deep. Wow. Add to your party. Sure, why not? So as you take a break. Ting Lu. Wow. So what is your ability? The power of the Pokemon's ruinous vessel lowers the special attack stats of all Pokemon except itself. Wow. Very cool. Right, let's consult my map and find out where the last ruinous Pokemon is. And, Leafeon's taking a little nap. It was a long battle, to be honest, so I don't blame you, Leafeon. So yeah, I'll go check my map, find out where the next ruinous Pokemon is, and we'll try capturing that as well. See you in a little bit. So, up the top of this waterfall, over in the North Province area 2, over where the fairy gym was, I think it was where the fighting one was. If you climb up this waterfall, where this little grassy area is, and go inside where the waterfall comes from, it takes you to a cave filled with Noibat and a Dugtrio, and sometimes a Noivern if you're lucky. But also, oh, there's a Noivern, speaking of. But what we need is the ruinous Pokemon. So let's save up before any more Pokemon try to attack us. And face the last ruinous Pokemon. I think sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? I will indeed. Releasing the last ruinous Pokemon. Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble, rumble. Why are they called ruinous? Who put them there? Kabang! Oh, it's a little firefish guy. Splashy. Oh, that's adorable. He's like a little firefish. Chi-Yu. Okay. Oh, it's dark and... Ah, that was silly. The question you got to ask yourself is, why did I choose a fighting type move when I knew it was going to be a dark type? Because all the rest would have been dark types. So why did I... Okay, let's just... let's do this again. Look at this little guy now. Splashy. Is it a water type? Is it a fire type? We know it's a dark type. We know that. Let's go. Okay. Ruination. See, it is a fire type. Okay. And we know it's faster. That's fine. We'll do Ruination again as well. I was going to say, you can't divide 3. There we go. Right, excellent. Okay, let's now start throwing balls. And technically we're in a cave, so technically this should work. Dusk Ball, let's go. Once? No. Okay. Okay, let's go Dusk Ball. And caught. Simple as that. Chi-Yu was caught. Ruinous Pokemon, Dark Fire type. The envy accumulated within curved beads that sparked multiple conflicts has split itself in fire and become a Pokemon. The envy accumulated within curved beads that sparked multiple conflicts has... Wow, that's kind of weird. But a Dark Fire type nonetheless. So, I don't know. Pokemon, you have a break, buddy. And... we've caught all 4 Ruinous Pokemon. So the only thing to do now is to check on my list of what I can do now in the post game to see what we should be doing next. After catching all 4 Ruinous Pokemon that we now have on our team, and accidentally killed one. Let's see. Check out Chi-Yu's summary. Aww. Fire Fishy. The power of the Pokemon Ruinous Beads lowers the special defense of all Pokemon itself. It had Lava Plume, Ruination, Bounce, and Swagger. Not great moves. I'll probably change some of these moves myself. But yeah, we got Dark Grass, Dark Ice, Wo-Chien, the Dark Grass Ruinous Pokemon, Chien Pao. Great battle cry. I like that cry. Dark Ice type, and it's just look at the swords in its teeth. Oh, it's such a cool Pokemon. I do like Wo-Chien as well. The big weird like snail thing. Really cool. Sword of Ruin. Great cry. Newly caught Chi-Yu, which is a little fire fish. And Tinglu, which is a dark ground type. So, very cool. No, I wonder where what the backstory is of these guys. Why they were sealed, why they called Ruinous Pokemon. That'll be interesting to find out. I'll try and find that out off screen. And also off screen, I'll figure out also what we can do now. What we've got left to do in the post game. So, I think the only thing I've got left to do is to go back and battle all the gym leaders. So we can do the final tournament thing. I think I've battled most of them now. Whilst I figure out who I've battled and who I haven't rebattled. I'll do it off screen. And in the meantime, we'll hopefully I'll cut away and we'll show you what we can do next after battling all the gym leaders and doing more of the post game. So see you in a bit. So after figuring out what we can do in the post game, using some websites, I have to figure out what we could do. We can actually go back to Area 0 because there are a few what are they called? Paradox Pokemon that we actually weren't able to capture the last time. And there's also another Pokemon we can catch down here as well. So we're going to head back into Area 0 and try and find some powerful Pokemon. Where would you like to go? We'll start at the research station number 1. We'll use a teleportation device and head out into Area 0. and try and catch some iron Pokemon. Some Paradox Pokemon. Annoyingly, the map does not change when you're in the Area 0, so there's an Iron Bundle. We've caught Iron Bundle, so we don't need any more of those. A Talonflame we do need. Ah, there's an Iron Hand. Let's catch a U. Last time I checked, you're electric and fighting type. We'll try a quick ball anyway. Ah, almost caught. Goes for a wild charge. Okay. Drain Punch shouldn't do that much damage. Into the orange, which is great. Get some health back, which is better. Goes for a Seismic Toss. Okay, but doesn't affect mine because we're Ghost type. I'll go for Rage Fist instead. Oh, we killed it. Dang it. Not my intention. Drat. Okay, now I need to find another Iron Hand. Braviary? Oh, cool. Hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Iron Moth. Fire something type. Okay. Quick ball, let's go. Nope. In the ball. There we go. Excellent. Caught an Iron Moth. So it's not a steel type, it's a fire poison type. Okay. No records exist of this species being caught. Data is lacking, but the Pokemon's traits match up with an object described in an old book. So there we go. Ooh, there's an Iron Hands, though. Are you a... Oh, I thought you were shiny. You just turned off. Let's try and catch you quick. Okay, you almost killed yourself there. Don't be silly. Get the ball, please. There we go. Right, Iron Hands was caught. Fighting Electric type. This Pokemon shares many similarities with Iron Hands, an object mentioned in a certain expedition journal. So the only one we're missing, actually, if we go back to that Pokedex, we're missing Iron Valiant. We have Miraidon. So we're missing Iron Valiant, Iron Fawns, which is the Tyranitar one. What are these Pokemon then? 376 and 381. I need to find out what those ones are. So Iron Fawns and Iron Valiant. And any other... There's probably some Iron Pokemon I've missed anyway. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll cut off screen from here, go find the other Iron Pokemon, and once I've caught them, I'll show them on screen, me catching them. I was just roaming around, and look what I found. On this ramp over here, it's Miraidon. So can we catch it? I hope we can. What was it? Electric Dragon type. Okay, so let's... Wish me luck as we take on this Miraidon. It's a little arm spin around, that's kind of cool. Garoo! Okay, I don't know what happened there, but... Alright, play rough. Oh wait, I might kill it. Did I save? I hope I saved. Don't kill it. Okay, that didn't kill. Good. Great. You know what? If I can catch any more people. No, okay. Well, we technically own one. I mean, it's technically, I think it's technically the last legendary Pokemon we can catch. So we could try a Master Ball. Might as well. Not going to use it on anything else. Nice! We caught Miraidon in a Master Ball. Ultimate mode, Miraidon, Electric Dragon type. This seems to be the Iron Serpent mentioned in the old book. The Iron Serpent is said to have turned the land to ash with its lightning. Come cheers. Was that the Miraidon having a go? Was it upset that we caught it? Did you want to fight it, Miraidon? Well, there's plenty more Pokemon we need to find anyway. We need to find this Iron variant and Iron Fawn. So, whilst I do that, off screen until I find them, we'll just keep rolling around and trying to find them. See you in a bit. Aha! Found you, Iron Fawns. That took way longer than expected. Iron Fawns, rock electric type. Looks like a Tyranitar and it's friggin' awesome. It's like Mechagodzilla. It's so friggin' cool. Let's catch him already. Ah, almost. Almost in one quick ball. Please. Yes! Awesome. Caught an Iron Fawns. Didn't think Dust Ball will work, but hey ho. Iron Fawns. That one was really tricky to find. I had to look up a guide online to try and find that. They apparently just spawn up here, but with a big slope is that we went down earlier in the well, they should spawn around here. Go to the far left from Research Station 3. Okay. Far left. Look for 2 rocks. Okay. Ah, I see. And this should lead me. There's an Espeon. I already have an Espeon. Aha! Iron Valiant. Level 57. Let's save right here. And try and capture the last Iron Pokemon. Let's go. I'm just going to quick ball it, see what happens. And it worked. I didn't think that would work, but that's awesome. Iron Valiant. The final Iron Pokemon. Fairy fighting type. It's possible that this is the object listed as Iron Valiant in a certain expedition journal. Could add it to the party because it's such an awesome Pokemon, but not gonna. That's okay. So let's see what my Pokédex is up to now. I've caught 342 and I've battled 381, so that's pretty amazing. Just gonna check this cave area. Anything? Just make sure I haven't missed anything. But I think that's it. I think that's all of the iron Pokemon now I've caught. I've caught 2 of each because I'm going to trade with my best mate to get the Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet. But what's this weird giant etching that's been drawn here? Or carved out here anyway. Looks like Arceus, right? Looks like they are. Looks like an Arceus symbol. So I'm gonna head back to the top. I'm gonna take on all of the gym leaders that I haven't defeated yet, and show you what happens once you've beaten all the gym leaders. So I'll see you in a little while. So after taking on all of the gym leaders again and completing all that story, you get a message from Geeta to meet you at the entrance hall to Mezagoza to the the entrance hall of the academy. So if you run up the steps, or ride up the steps on your Miraidon, or Koraidon, depending on which game you're playing, there's Geeta. Good day, Champion Ronnie. Now tell me, what do you think of our entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books? I love it. That's good to hear. It was renovated a few years ago. I was the one who came up with the new design. But more importantly, I would very much like to hear your report on the gym leaders. Now that I think about it, this location perhaps is a little too public. Do you know of anywhere quiet where we might be able to discuss things a little bit more discreetly? My bedroom? Oh my god, I was kidding. So this is the dorm room where you live? Yeah, it's not much. It's just very orange. I wonder, is this the room that helped nurture your potential as a champion? No, not at all. Not at all. Oh, wait, I remember now. You only recently moved into the dormitories. In the near future, perhaps, I'll pay your family's home a visit if I may. Anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. I would very much like to hear your report now that you've inspected the gym leaders. Tell me, which gym leaders do you feel was the easiest to face in battle? They were all pretty easy. I don't know if I actually struggled with any of them. The easiest, Katie. Katie. Next time, which gym leader left the strongest impression on you? Larry. Larry, I see. Then which gym leader gave you the most trouble during battle? To be honest, I can't really remember. Kofu, I guess? Next to the last most important question. Which gym leader did you like the most? That is... Oh, Larry. Like, hands down. Tulip. I don't really remember Tulip. Rhyme was the rapper. Grusha was the snowboarder. Tulip was... I honestly don't remember. Larry was the normal guy. Ayano. Who did I like the most? I don't remember what type Tulip was. I'm gonna go Larry. Larry, I see. Those are all the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help on this. Your perspective was fascinating, Champion Ronnie. I have no doubt it will assist me when running the organisation. Please accept this as thanks. You obtained a King's Rock. Likes to be held by a Pokemon. It may cause the target to flinch whenever the holder successfully inflicts damage on them with an attack, or could evolve a Pokemon in Slowbro into Slowking. Thanks to you, my schedule has cleared up quite significantly, so I will most definitely be joining the tournament we discussed in the director's office. I'm sure Champion Nomona will be pleased too. Well, thanks for letting me visit. I should get back to work now. You must be tired. I should take it easy for the rest of the day. Why not? Let's take a rest. One week later, thanks to Nomona's pushing and a bit of cooperation from the Pokemon League, the day finally arrived for the great Pokemon battle competition to be held. And there's Nimona. Hey, Ronnie. I'm so glad we just managed to get everything ready for the Academy Ace tournament. Oh yeah, that's what we decided to officially name the tournament. It's a good name, right? Memorable. But then Arvin went and said we should call it the School Battle Brawl, and even Director Clive got into calling it that. So now I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, how are you feeling, Ronnie? In the mindset to do some winning? Yeah. There's that enthusiasm. Show us what a champion's made of. It's so cool that Live Premier's going to make a guest appearance thanks to your hard work. I wish I didn't have the hands full with the behind-the-scenes admin stuff, or I didn't even get to do any of the batting myself. But I'll seize the chance to do some objective research into it, what makes you so good. Anyway, let's get going. I'll meet you at the front desk in the entrance hall. No stalling. Let's head to the entrance hall. And there's Nimona. There you are, Ronnie. We've got to go through the application process with a staffer before we can actually participate in the tournament. Ready for the application now, mister? Alright, the rules of the Academy Ace tournament are as follows. Any student or faculty member of the Academy may enter. Your opponents will be random and only winners will advance to the next round. Opponents will be matched by lottery and the lottery is run by people in charge. That means you'll have no idea who you'll be facing until you meet them on the battle court. Winners, as I said, will get advanced to the next round, but lose once and you're knocked out. No more battles for you after that. The last trainer standing, the only person to win in all their matches, will be deemed the best of all, the Academy's ace. Thanks very much. We hashed out your tournament rules with help from Dr. Clavel. Based on the number of entrants so far, you'd probably have to win 4 times to take it all. Don't forget you might go up against the faculty too. They're tough stuff, so good luck and go be even tougher. The only person allowed to beat you is me! Please talk to me when you're ready to take part. And so now we can do the Academy Ace tournament, where we can battle our way through all of the members of the faculty of the school, gym leaders, Elite Four, you name it, and Nimona as well, and maybe Psyduck, and so we can just do that. Otherwise, when it comes to, I won't show it in this video. You can experience the Academy Ace tournament for yourself, but as of this video, I've done most of the post-game. So we've rebattled all the gym leaders, we've caught all the legendary Pokemon. There's probably a few Pokemon I'm missing from the Pokedex anyway. Let's see how many I've caught so far. I've caught 342, battled 381. So I'm missing a few. I think that's supposed to be Koraidon, and I don't know what that one is supposed to be. Yeah, definitely missing a few Pokemon. But I'll be doing that off screen, and when you do complete the Pokedex and catch all the Pokemon, you will get the Shiny Charm, which basically means you can now have better odds in catching shiny Pokemon. Even without the Shiny Charm, I've caught 5 shiny Pokemon in my entire playthrough. I need to get a Salamence. I need to get. There's some Pokemon I'm just missing. I need to evolve and level up and what have you. To complete my Pokedex, and I'll be doing that off screen. Also, off screen I'll be doing the Ace tournament. You can use that to level up your Pokemon, level up team members and what have you. These guys are almost up to level 100, so I might just get them all to level 100 and what have you. And there's still loads of things I want to do. It's like get them up to all full amazing stats and what have you. In the when you go into the box, it shows you like what their stats are. Like Quaquavel's at great stats, Pommat's at amazing stats. I think that's the when you do the amazing stats when you do the bottle cap thing and hyper training. And so I want to get a lot of them up to amazing stats. Some of them already are, but like Annihilate needs to be Baxcalibur. So I can do the 5 raids and the 6 raid stars and what have you. You can do, and there's 5 star, there's 6 star, there's 7 star raids you can do online. Some of them are bi-weekly. You can catch brand amazing Pokemon like Charizard, which I haven't been able to do recently. But yeah, there's so yeah, there's still quite a bit to do post game, like catching all the Pokemon, getting the shiny charm, doing loads of Terra raid battles and what have you. And I'll be doing that off screen. But as of this video, this is the end of my Let's Play of Pokemon Violet. I've caught legendaries. Even the mythicals, the new Pokemon, and I battled all the gym leaders, and now I can do the Ace tournament. So I'll be doing the Ace tournament off screen, and so yeah, there's not much else to do in Pokemon Violet. The DLC will be coming soon, and when the DLC comes out, I'll be tackling that as well. But for now, if you want my final thoughts on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you can see that in my finale video where I talk over the credits and give my just general thoughts and review of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But otherwise, I've enjoyed it, but it could have been better. It should have been better. But it was a good game. It was good. Like a solid 7 out of 10. It just... maybe a 6 just due to all the technical difficulties and what have you. But it was good. It could have been better. Could have been better. Is it better than Legends Arceus? No. Is it better than Sword and Shield? Maybe? But I'm not entirely sure. Sword and Shield have a dear place in my heart due to they came out on my birthday in the UK. They are based in England, which is where I live and what have you. I'm a bit biased towards it, but Scarlet and Violet could have been better. Should have been better. Hopefully, in Generation 10, it will be a lot better. But for now, I have been TheRonAndOnly, and there's nobody I'd rather be, and you've been watching my Let's Play of Pokemon Violet for Nintendo Switch. Don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time in the Pokemon Violet DLC, or the next generation of Pokemon, or my next game I'll cover on this channel. See you next time.